Hey, Brooklyn, Paul here. Hey, I'm going to kind of walk you through. I updated your site and I kind of went over everything and kind of want to let you know kind of where you're at and all that other good stuff. Where you're at is you're doing really great. I mean, for coming over from another core and being where you are, you're really doing excellent. Okay. I was really amazing. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of add some of that stuff on before into here to give you a little extra credit. You don't really need it because you're sitting really, really great. Now, over here's your grading scale. And just kind of keep in mind that the grading scale, it's a little bit confusing because it's not as simple as it is maybe as it was last year or as it is in brick and mortar, because we still have to factor in Epic Essentials, which counts as 20%. But I'm going to show you a way to get that, to max out those credits too, and also to bring up any averages you have. Okay, because I'm a firm believer the more work you do, the better we can bring them up. So even though you're, like, if you get to 90%, you still have an 80. Okay, there's ways we can bring that up, and I'm going to show you. Okay, here's one. If you haven't done this, do this, because my principal's all over me about it. And yeah, it'd be a big favor. I think I told, yeah, she's a good lady, but something kind of like Darth Vader in a dress. I think I told Gavin that, but yeah. Now, these are one of those ways. These are your essentials. Okay, and these are those lessons that we were doing. And you can go in there. Now, the P on here is me, and the A is my wife. So go ahead and do the P's. Okay, there's a little link to her video. It'll open up and it'll show her talk. You'll be able to hear her talking, and she'll walk you through the questions. It's fairly simple. On mine, I put most of them on there. Some of them I missed. But yeah, you can go through and you can get through and look at those. Okay, I tried to match up because some of them I only had like one student, so we did some individual work. So I had to kind of put some other recordings on there. But yeah, go in there and do those assessments. They're like five. There's little quick quizzes. They're like 5 questions each, and I'm gonna give you 1 point, okay, for each one of those. If you do all of them, okay, I was kind of explaining to your brother. If you do all of them, you can get 1 point here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And what we'll do is we'll add that to your grade. Okay. Now, because if you get above 90, we don't have to do that. What we'll do is we'll add it to your average, and it's going to help bring you up. And that will meet those requirements for your essentials. Okay. Other things that meet requirements for your essentials is Freckle. Okay, now Freckle is a brand new program. It's adaptive, meaning it adapts to where you're at. If you score good, it gets tougher. If you score bad, it gets easier. Easier. It's really kind of the future. But right now, it's 1 year old, so there's a bunch of really kind of weird kinks and flaws in it. So I think it's next year going to be a great program, but this year there's some rough edges. But it is running smoother. Every single week it starts running smoother. So I think it's going to be the future. But get in there. Epic was wanting you to work like 2 hours a day or 2 hours a week. I'm fine with an hour, and then we'll add in these standards right here that you're knocking out. Okay, of course you got your Apex. You seem to be doing really well in there. There's your, well, we got our PLP. That's kind of the same thing. I'll leave that up there because if the numbers don't work on that sheet, is go ahead and do them in your PLP. Okay. Here's IXL. IXL is another thing if you want to. It's not up right now. We'll see if it's up. It's been having problems all day today. Oh, I need to get that link fixed because that took me to IXL or to Apex. But you're going to go through Clever on it. Okay. And when you go through Clever, you'll just go in, and if you want to, you can go up in the little search bar and put an IXL, like IXL single use or something like that. Is go through there, click that, and that'll take you there. What it is you're going to go to your class, go to 7th grade, open them up, go to 7th grade, and then pick your subject. I think you should have access to even social studies and science. If you want to do those are fine. And go in there and it's just question after question. As you get a question correct, it adds points. Eventually, you get a blue badge, and that's what shows up on the principal's report, and it's awesome. Vocabulary, I'm not sure if you have access to that. I know your sister has it. You might be able to access it to her, but that's kind of neat. It uses music, and especially if you like music, it uses music to teach you, and it's got some really cool features. If it's open to all the family, it will. I got the email and had her name on it, so I was kind of curious. We've never got emails before on it. Usually we can just add people, but that's one of those things they've had to change. There's one other thing, and I don't know if Taylor's a dancer too. I know you were. I'm part of the Gifted and Talented program, and we were told that dance could be a part of it. So I don't know how that plays out. I don't know if you have to send in a recording or something like that. But what that would do is that would first I'll put GT, Gifted and Talented, on your like little document, and that would follow you all the way through school, and that's a positive thing. But it would open up some other course options for you. I know I taught a cultures class, which is really fun. We just kind of looked at all different aspects of the world. We looked, one of them, we looked at music, we looked at food, we looked at all these different cultural regions, and the student, they had a good time in it. But I think that might be worth it. And like I said, we were told specifically that dance could be a part of it. So that's kind of cool. Just let me know if you're interested in it, and I'll get with Miss Maroney, and she's the one in charge of it, and we'll see what we got to do, because that would be an awesome thing to get you gifted and talented. You might be able to test into it anyway. I think you probably would. You're pretty smart. But I'm going to let you go. You guys have a great day. Have a great Christmas. I'm here. Please, 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 if you have questions, never, ever, ever, I'm here. Reach out to me, okay? The good thing is I'm reducing my roster size, because I want to be able to focus more on the students I have. I was almost double of what I normally am, and it's not good, because it doesn't let me pay attention to the students that are on my roster that I need to. But yeah, you guys aren't going anywhere. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.